Good. It's all hooked up. Just gotta get some zip ties and pin that back. Typically there's a bolt that goes through here to this little hole right here, but I don't think I got any bolts. It usually sets right there, but I need to keep it back further because that will hit like it has before, bend it out even further. Okay, well, the rain has got us today. We're not going to go ahead and attempt cutting that hay, but you know, we'll do it tomorrow. It's going to be so thin, it's probably only going to take a day to dry so we can get out there and bale it. This is really just an attempt to make sure that 275 New Holland that we bought is completely good. I put some new chains on it and did a few other things to it. So basically we're going to cut and see how it bales. I mean, that's the main thing. Once we know that it's baling good, we can put it away for the winter. We're only going to do our backfill. That's only about 5 acres. So probably get 100 bales, maybe a little less. See how, it depends on how short I can get it cut. If I can cut it short enough, we could probably get quite a few bales, but the blade on the hay bind definitely needs to be sharpened. So maybe sometime down the road I can actually get a disc bind, but right now they are just way too expensive. You know, if you do the numbers, you start spending a lot of money on your hay equipment, it's not worth baling your own hay. You might as well just go buy it. We try to keep our, you know, the money that we have in our equipment as low as possible, so we don't have all that overhead on brand new equipment. So the cost of per bale for us to bale it is very low. Now, if you had brand new equipment, you're gonna have big time insurance on it, payments, you know, all that good stuff. Time you're all said and done, you can have 40,000 maybe plus in brand new equipment wrapped up. You know, on our scale, on a larger scale, yeah, maybe when you're doing 20,000 bales or something like that. But we are a small hobby farm, so what we have to do is keep everything under wraps as far as budget does. So, but yeah, so if you got 40 grand wrapped up in your equipment, $40,000, you can buy a lifetime of hay, for sure. So there's a fine line there, that's for sure. But like I said, the rain's got us tonight, so we're not going to get out in the field. We are going to continue this video tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day here. We're going to go ahead and get out in the field and get that cut. Now, the first thing I had to do was lower these two shoes down. I don't know if you can see them. It's pretty bright out. There's one shoe right there, and there's the other shoe. And what those do, it doesn't allow the blade to dig into the dirt. I just lowered them, so I'm going to be cutting probably another 1.5 inches higher than I normally do. But I want to be able to just drop this thing down and not worry about digging into the ground with the blades. So I'm going to put some fuel on here and we'll get out there. Cobwebs all over me. all cut, and what I'm going to do now is go out and rake it a little bit. I'm just going to get hooked up to the rake. The tractor was dead for some odd reason. The key wasn't on, so I'm not really sure. That's brand new battery in that tractor. I don't know. Anyways, so we're going to hook up to the rake and go ahead and get some of the stuff that I cut yesterday raked, because it's dry as heck because it's super thin. So I'm gonna go ahead and rake it up, and it's really windy out, and just let the wind roll across those rows, and should be ready for tomorrow. So let's get hooked up to that rake. Alright guys, well, I bought this new magnet thing for GoPro, so I can just attach it to the tractor fender. On the John Deere 2510 it works great, but the Ford, I got one way around and it fell off. So I was lucky to find it, and you know, because these things aren't cheap. So I'm not going to be filming any more of the hay raking right now. But I did break a bolt, shear bolt on the hay rake, so I got to fix that. But for now, I think I'm going to call this video good because it's pretty long. Then I'll make part 2 on third cutting hay for now. But other than that, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up because it really helps me. And leave some comments. See something I'm doing wrong or whatever you enjoy, videos you like to see me do, any of that stuff. But till then, we're gonna call this one good, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.